everyone, Vita's A32 back here with another How to Play. Today we're looking at another game by Grandpa Bex, and that is Nuts About Mutts, which is, some would say very similar to kind of like Uno. It's kind of a setting game, a racing game in a way. It even says here on the back, oops, get rid of that. That basically you're dog walking, and now you're trying to race to be home first, dropping off your dogs by matching the color, number, or breed, or play out of turn with matches and runs. But of course, there's action cards that can tangle you up, so it's kind of interesting. It's pretty interesting. In it, you get 84 of these dog cards that have all sorts of different cards and values, and they come in green, they come in red, and there's also a gold color. And I forget what values. I believe they go up to 14 or 15 in value, from 1 through 14 is what I'm seeing. You also get some special cards. Right here, you get 12 of the Mutts. You get 6 of these fleas, and I'll explain what they mean in a moment. You get 4 of these dog houses. You get 2 of the fire hydrants and 2 of the pedigree. You also get these dog bones. There's 7 total. They also serve as awards. You got first, second, third, and participants. And this one's just an honorary mutt. That's kind of cute. Bex Bones, it says on the other side. I like that the gold, silver, and bronze as well. Now this is for 3 to 8 players, ages 7 to 99. Doesn't take super long to play. Let's talk about some of these special cards and how you play. And these are action cards. Now you're going to set up 3 to 5 players, it's 10 cards each. 6 to 8 players, it's 8 cards each. So I'm going to deal out some cards here. 3 players, just to keep it simple. And you're going to flip one card over to make a discard pile. And then you're going to set up the bones as well. You're not going to use all of them. You're going to use, I believe it's 1 per player, minus 1, I do believe. Yeah. So for 3-player game, we're going to use 2 bones. If it's 4 players, you're going to use 3. If it's 5, you're going to use 4. Basically, it's a bone for each player minus 1, basically. 1 bone less than the other players. Let's put it like that. And you're going to put them in the center. Now, if this card was an action card, you would keep flipping. Like if this was the card here, you keep flipping until you come up to a number card. So the action cards will not be used on the discard pile at the start. Let's talk about the action cards. The doghouse. When this gets played, you force whoever has the least amount of cards to draw 2 cards. If there is a tie, each tied player must draw 1 card, and that does not include you. If you have the fewest amount of cards, you don't have to draw. A fire hydrant. If that gets played, you can force any other player to swap hands with you. So if you play that and you got 2 cards, or your opponent has 2 cards and you have 6, you're going to want to swap cards with them. Get a smaller hand. With fleas. You play that, you force the player directly on your left and right to draw a card or play a flea card. If somebody else is able to play a flea card, you must draw a card instead. If more than 1 person draws a flea card, you're going to have to draw 2 cards if both players are able to play one. So it's kind of cool. And you cannot counter that, of course. The Mutt card. When you play this, everyone, including you, has to grab one of these bones. Whoever is left without a bone has to draw a card. So very much a lot of take that in this game. And the pedigree, finally, allows you to choose a breed of dog from your hand, or breed of your choice if you don't have any dog cards. And the person to the left, to your left, and ending with you, must play all the cards of that breed from their hand. And then play continues as normal based on the last dog card played. Not played, you choose a color for the next player to follow. Everyone may play all cards from that breed. You don't have to necessarily. So we'll throw those into the deck here somewhere. And we'll start. So it's the person to the left of the dealer will just start with me. And you're going to be playing one card at a time, matching either the breed or the value or the color. I can do that exactly. Next person's going to go. Maybe they decide, let's play a Mutt card. And me and him grab these, so this guy's going to get to draw a card. Then it comes to this player, and in this case now they get to, it even says here what you have to do. You're basically trying to distract your dog with a bone. He can play whatever now, I do believe. Okay, so the active player gets to name a color for the person on the left to play. So he says, you know what, let's just stick with green. So I play green card. And you know what, I'm going to play this one. Same number. It comes to this player. Maybe they play a flea card. So now that means that both of us have to, if we have, play a flea card. I do have one. And he also has one. This means he's going to have to draw one card for each one that was played. If neither one of us had a flea card, then we would have to draw a card each. Or if he played a flea card, I would have to draw one, and he would still have to draw one because a flea card was played. But it's self-explanatory. It says here what it does. And I forget whose turn it was. We'll just say it was this guy's turn. There's a 10. Play this card. If you cannot play, then obviously you have to draw a card. He plays 4. Draw to me, I play 3. Maybe this guy plays this card, the pedigree card. And this forces all players to discard cards of one breed. Let's say he says, let's just get rid of all the English sheepdogs you have. So, okay, this guy's got a sheepdog. He's going to get rid of it. This guy does not. And he doesn't either. That might have been a mistake on his part. But, yeah, that's how that works. And then it's going to be, I guess, his turn again. He can't play. Actually, he can't play. He's got 13. They keep going around like this until somebody goes out. Again, he can't play. Well, I can't play. It's a mutt. So let's say they grabbed him. I failed to grab one. So I draw a card. This guy, and I say, you know, play a yellow card. So he plays a yellow card. This guy's going to play the doghouse, which forces whoever has the least amount of cards to draw 2 cards, or if there's a tie, 1 each. That would be me, unfortunately. And now I'm going to play this card, it's my turn, and I'm going to force him to swap hands with me. This guy's going to go, he plays this, he cannot play, he's going to play the Mutts, and we'll say they grab him, so I draw a card. Again, you're going to be basically, somebody plays this Mutt, you're going to be trying to grab that. Now you cannot go, you can't do that, that'd be cheating. You have to keep your hands away, obviously, and not kind of indicate what you're playing. Keep going around and around until somebody goes out. And that's how you play the game. Pretty self-explanatory. Very much like Uno, a setting game, just with dogs as opposed to just numbers like Uno. Now, at the end, you're going to look, let's say I go out, you're going to look at the cards that are in your hand, and there is some scoring. You're going to get 1 point for each of these dog cards, so he's got 3 points, and 2 points for each of the action cards, so he's got another 4 points, so 7 points. And this guy has 4 points for just having a bunch of number cards. And you play 3 rounds. Whoever has the least total points at the end wins the game. If there's a tie, whoever is the first person to bark after the scores are announced is the winner. So that could be fun and embarrassing. And you're going to be doing that based on the cards in your hand. And I would get 0. So right now I'm winning. There's actually a simpler rule set for kids 4 to 6, which is awesome. And it just removes some of the specialty cards. This is cool too. They have facts on all the dogs that are in the game. And I think that's pretty awesome. You can also call them if you have questions. That's kind of cool. Well, send them a message at least. Another thing you can do though that I didn't mention, I should probably cover, is let's say it's my turn and I play this 8. If somebody else has a card that's the exact color, number, and breed, they can also play that, like he just did. If you have a card that is higher or lower in number to that, like let's say this is on here, and let's say I have this in my hand, I can play this, make a run, and then I believe, you can play that. And you do that out of turn. You can just do that anytime. If you have a card that matches the color, the number, and the breed, you can match that card immediately. Or if you can do a run, you can do that as well, outside of your turn. So that's kind of a cool little thing that's different than Uno. But you cannot do that if you're resolving an action card. And what you're going to do is you're going to say match or loud or run out loud and do that. And then you're going to continue to the left of that player. So if I play out a turn and it's supposed to be this guy's turn, or well, let's say this guy went and then I played out a turn and it was supposed to be this guy's turn, it would go to the next person to my left and he would actually get missed. He would lose a turn basically. So that's kind of cool. And again, playing the kitty version, you're going to kind of eliminate that aspect. But that's the game. It's pretty cool. I will say Grandpa Beck's always has good components, good quality cards. I don't know where they print them, but they're very good quality, in my opinion. I like all the games. I recommend checking them out. The link will be in the description to the website. That is that. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If I missed anything, I do apologize. See ya.